It's date night. It's date night. It's date night. It's date night. It's date night.
Hey, it's Kelly, and this is my boyfriend Jesse, and it's date night.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, episode 2. You guys wanted more, so we're here to give more.
Heck yeah, man. Couple stuff.
Yeah, it actually, the response from the first episode was a little bit
It
overwhelming.
was awesome.
I know. I'm super excited that everybody else is super excited about it too.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I was like, couples, women, like.
Yeah.
I looked at our audience and on the analytics, and it's decidedly women,
Yeah.
which I thought it would be, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's
All my
great.
girls represent.
It's great because women like relationship stuff. Guys aren't tuning in, but you should.
But you should.
You should.
You should.
You'll learn a lot of fun stuff from a healthy relationship.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, the healthiest relationship I've been in my entire life.
Ever. Yes, 100%. You know what the difference is?
What's that?
It's the level of communication that we have.
We communicate very well. Very well.
We do.
Yeah. It's not hard. It's easy. It's just like bing, bang, boom, you know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
100% agree.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the biggest difference that I can see from past relationships to this one. It's like before anything's ever a problem, we're talking about it and we're addressing it, and it sounds so simple, but like.
Well, and we sit down and we talk. We're not yelling at each other.
Right.
We don't really fight like traditional couples may fight.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say that because that's kind of like disingenuous. Like every couple has disagreements.
Right.
But we don't engage in like yelling matches.
No. I don't.
She wouldn't put up with it. That was like day one.
That is 100% true. I think that was one of the first, like flat out, here's my boundary. You will not yell at me.
And I might yell, but I don't yell at her.
He gets elevated.
I get elevated when something
excited.
makes me mad, but like
Yeah.
I'm never yelling at her. It's at whatever the heck is happening to me.
Right.
Sorry, go. Blow my nose. It's not like I can pause for station identification. I just got to blow my nose.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take a time out. It'll be okay. Well, we'll talk on a couple dates again, and we'll talk about some of the fun things that we've been doing lately.
Yeah, we've been doing some fun stuff.
Yeah.
We went and saw a concert recently. We went and saw Everclear and Local H and Sponge.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I felt like a kid again. I don't know about
Whoa, we were the kids in that concert. I mean,
there was a lot of folks like our age.
Yeah, no, we're in our 40s, but like when we go to concerts for bands we grew up with in the 90s, there's no like general admission standing room on the floor. No. There's seats.
There's seats. Yeah. There's no more mosh pits. There's no. It wasn't quite like that.
I mean, we can still go to mosh pit type of shows, but we at the bands that we're listening to that we grew up with, it's not that type of deal.
Right. No. But that was an excellent show, and I did not. I didn't really do my full research on the state Art's medical journey that he's been through is very similar to mine.
Well, you won't want to talk about?
Sure.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, so I have multiple sclerosis. I was diagnosed in 2010. And some days are better than others. Any of my friends know, and Jesse knows that, you know, some days there's hardly any effect on me, and then some other days I'm just down for the count. And those type of unseen illnesses, they get kind of overlooked sometimes. And then when we went to this concert and Art was Art is the lead singer. You have to say his last name.
Art Alexakis from Everclear, yeah.
That.
Yeah.
And so
big old Greek fella.
yeah. So he also has MS, and he was talking about it while he was on stage, and he was giving props to anyone that was in the audience that was like suffering at the time. And honestly, at that time, I almost canceled going to the show.
Yeah.
I felt awful. I was in a bad remission with my MS. And but I'm glad that we went, because that was so inspirational to see.
I remember you said that to me.
Someone that fights the same fight that I do.
Yeah.
And up there just belting and giving it like 110% of what he had. Because that can't be easy.
Yeah, I mean he's in his 60s now.
Just being older, but then on top of the illnesses like this that affect your energy, you're always fatigued. Like, how do you pull a show off? But he did it, and it was amazing. And it was something that I wish I could have done when I was younger, when everything was like, this was like the 30-year reunion tour.
Yeah, it was the 30th anniversary of their big album, Sparkle and Fade.
Yep.
Ooh, I just inhaled some saliva down the wrong pipe.
So,
pardon me.
Yep. Anyway, so they had, so what I was saying was, I wish I could have seen them when they were, when everything was like big on that album, like at that time. So it was really cool to experience it with you, because it was like taking a step back in time. And this is what's been so different for me. Now that we're in our 40s and we're going and we're doing all these fun things, just like we were in our early 20s, it's like I'm reliving my youth with you. It's been a ride, man.
We do things.
It's been fun.
We like to go out and do things and experience. I will say this: you can buy all the things in the world that you want, but spending your money on experiences is by far the best investment you can make. Yeah, sure, you can buy the brand new TV. Lord knows I have. You can do a giant one. And you can do.
It doesn't fit in the space in the living room either. Just throwing that out there.
It fits just fine.
It overfits.
Is that a thing? Overfits? It overfits? It's beautiful, okay? It's 86 inches of damn glory.
Yeah.
And watching football on it, it's like, why go to the stadium? But I digress. No, like, you can spend money on things, cars, whatever. But I'll tell you what, the memories you make from experiences are what you're going to keep throughout your life.
Yep. I think I've pretty much already decided that anything that we want to do for birthdays, anniversaries, maybe even sometimes Christmas, I want to do experiences with you.
Yeah.
I want to, more than, get me a piece of jewelry or giving you a bottle of cologne or, what. I know that you like that stuff, but.
Yeah, of course. No,
what did you wink at the camera for when I said which part?
Don't worry about it. Anyways, I've already bought some Christmas presents because that's just what I do. I like to give. For me, giving the presents is better than getting the presents. I like to get thoughtful gifts that I know people are going to enjoy and they're going to love.
Yeah.
And I get the most joy out of seeing their faces light up when they get their gift, because I pride myself on getting gifts for people I know that they're going to like.
Yep.
But, getting back to what we were talking about with experiences and stuff, that's not our first concert. We also recently went and saw the Gin Blossoms in concert, and that was awesome.
Yes. That was in Orlando.
Yeah, at the Hard Rock.
Mm-hmm. And we had stayed up, man, we had a blast. We Ubered there.
We got a hotel.
Yeah.
Right near Universal property. We Ubered there. We had drinks. We had food.
Oh yeah.
Listen, speaking of food, let's talk about the hot dog situation at City Walk. Okay, whatever you do.
Oh no. That was the saddest hot dog ever.
She got her money back. It was bad. The hot dog was gray.
I couldn't look at it. It was like E.T.'s dick fell off into the damn bun. It was gross. It was gray and sad.
It was a sad gray dog. And the guy like looking at us like, yeah, they're all like this. And it's like, yeah, people eat this.
Why do you sell it? Why do you sell it when they look like that?
I'm not going to have dysentery.
People eat with their eyes first. You should know that.
Yeah, listen, we all played the Oregon Trail as kids. I'm not getting dysentery at
Just make
City
it
Walk.
a corn dog. You can't see it when it's in a corn dog.
I still would bite into that corn dog and then look inside and see a gray thing staring at me and be like, what kind of fucking fucked up Dr. Seuss book am I a part of at this point? I don't know, you know, like. So, yeah, that was bad. But other than
that was the food. Well, that was where we had started to try to eat.
Yeah.
Oh.
I got pretty lit at the concert. I'll be honest with you. I was having a lot of fun because I didn't have to drive.
Yep.
And a lot of times I drive wherever we go, so I can't really tie one on.
Yep.
And I'm not a big drinker, really. But that was
very
fun.
responsible.
I am very responsible when it comes to that sort of stuff.
You really are.
Yeah. And you know what? Because
I say you're driving, right? And that's all I do.
yeah. You know, and listen, I want her to have all the fun she can have. And I'm going to have fun because she's having fun.
This is why I'm having the best time of my life. He's just he's just laying out the party roadmap for me.
Yeah. Here you go, babe. It's a smorgasbord of good times.
Yeah. That was a
great night. We had a blast, and I mean,
again, Gin Blossoms, you know, taking it back to when we were, you know, in our early 20s, you know, or teenagers.
Teenagers, man.
Yeah, for sure. And
you know, we're on the younger side of loving those bands. You know,
this is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were early 90s, big hitters, and, you know, like that was the music that we both grew up with.
That was another sit-down
down
concert. However...
We had great seats for all of the shows.
However, well, yes, for where we were, but because we were at the Hard Rock, they had the whole main floor was rented out for a corporate event, and honestly, I feel like that whole space was wasted on that corporate event.
It really was.
Because they were sitting in their seats the entire time. You should get up and I don't think they
knew who they were watching. I don't think they cared. I felt bad.
Yeah.
Because the Gin Blossoms were putting on one hell of a show.
And it wasn't just Gin Blossoms. They had Orianthi was on before that.
That's the girl's name. I couldn't remember her name. She's very talented.
Amazing. I'm following her on Instagram as well. You guys all should too.
Shout out to Orianthi. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Orianthe.
Yeah. No. Dude, that girl can shred on a guitar. Holy crap, man.
Yeah.
You put her right next to Slayer, and it's I just want her to know how awesome she was.
Yep.
She really set up the Gin Blossoms great, and what a talent.
Instant girl crush, 100% instant girl crush. I told him that it's still that. Every time she pops up on my reel on Instagram, I'm like, oh yeah, that chick, and I like that video. She's amazing.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Yeah, she was great. The Gin Blossoms were great. It was an awesome night. We had a blast. You know, we got back to the hotel room. We were spent. I mean,
That's true.
We were like, let's go to bed. We got a hotel room. We could fool around, but fucking.
Pretty sure we just went straight to bed.
We did. The fooling around came in the morning. It was
Can't leave without it.
Because we're going to get one in.
I mean, you rent a hotel room.
You got to get one in,
What else are you doing? Yeah.
And the hotel breakfast wasn't bad either,
No?
No, it wasn't bad. No, we had a good time. We hosted our first party together. We had a Halloween party, and that was awesome.
Not my words, someone else's words. Officially, a rager. We held a rager. I mean, it was pretty awesome. You walked into the house, everything is lit and lights shining everywhere. We had his buddy Kamal was our DJ.
Yeah.
We had
great costumes, man. He was wearing like a NASA suit with a full-on helmet, DJ.
Yep.
It was great, man. We
Yeah.
made Hunch Punch. It was a classic.
We had, all of our friends had come by, and we just had the best time. Everyone's costumes were amazing.
Yeah.
We had trick-or-treaters that were coming up to the house, and so with all the trick-or-treaters come the parents, and the parents are like, "Whoa, that is awesome in there."
Yeah, we were handing out candy to the kids and Jello shots to the parents. Like, that neighborhood.
They knew what was up.
They knew we were having a good time, and we had all of what was great is that we had my friend group, which is kind of cross-pollinated with you, and then like your friend group, and everybody kind of mixed together
and just melt. Like it was a beautiful.
Yeah, there was no drama. It was wonderful. Yeah. It's like when you get to your 40s and you're having parties, I feel like there's really not the drama.
No, there's not
at all,
because you've already vetted all your friends. Like by the time you're 40, you know what the good ones are.
Yeah. You know who not to invite to the party where there's going to be alcohol.
Exactly. Exactly.
We have a great group of friends.
Yep.
And we've merged them together. Your friend who just had a baby got to get out of the house for a little bit and come to the party. And that was awesome. She brought her cousin.
Cousin.
That girl was hilarious.
She had too many Jello shots, maybe.
And Hunch Punch. She was lit. And that girl was hilarious. She can come to any party ever. Yeah. She had me dying.
I think we had special requests for her to make sure that she shows up again.
Right, yeah. She was fun. We had a good time, and everybody had a blast, and and it was just awesome. And it's nice that we can do these things. And it's going to be a while before we throw another party, even though we're hosting Friendsgiving.
Well, that's just hosting.
Yes.
Just hosting. Everyone's bringing. We're not doing the full DJ set. We're not doing the whole.
No. We're
deal.
all just eating.
Yeah.
Basically.
The house is open. Show up, eat,
hang out for a bit.
Yeah, it's different than.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It's different, but no, that's
gonna be fun. So this weekend I've got kind of a fun date night planned. We're gonna go to downtown Winter Garden. Now, Winter Garden is only like an hour from us. It's just outside of Orlando. But what Winter Garden has done with their downtown area, they've completely revitalized it now. They have all these cool little restaurants and microbrews and all these cool little places, man, that we're going to go visit. We're going to take lots of pictures, shoot some content. We're going to put it up on the Instagram page.
Yeah.
So you guys can see all the fun stuff we're getting into, and we're going to report on all the cool stuff that we got to do and stuff for you guys to go enjoy in the greater Central Florida area. We're going to be doing all of that so you guys know where the cool spots are, where you can go have a good date night, where you can have some good eats and some good drinks and have fun, maybe see some live music. And we're going to do that this weekend. I think we're going to have a great time.
Well, this will be my first time to Winter Garden, so I'm excited. So you get to see it first through my eyes too. So
my first time being in Winter Garden since they revitalized their entire area. So I think that's going to be super awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what they got going on down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to do that with you.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Anything I do with you is...
Dude, seriously, living life together.
We talk about this all the time.
It's a broken record, but, you know.
But life with this man, this is it. This is it. I'm hook, line, sinker. I'm in.
Yeah, me too. I'm all the way in. I mean, in reality, like, we knew pretty early in our relationship, like, holy crap, we're in for a ride. This is gonna be something. Because, you know, when we met, like, I don't think I ever spent a day not at your house.
When I met, all I wanted to do was hug you.
Yeah.
And I did.
I'm a big teddy bear.
And I hugged him.
Yeah, you hugged me.
Yeah, I hugged him. I did.
All the hugs.
I give warm hugs.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Anyway, but like I was still living with my best friend who was the DJ, and we just started having conversations, and I was like, so I'm here all the time. Like, what do you think about moving in? Like when my lease is up, because we met in.
I was just waiting for him to decide that he was ready to move in.
We met basically right when I had just renewed my lease, so we had to wait a year.
Yeah, which was fine.
Which was great, because that's the time we needed to really get to know each other.
Yep.
And so we were ready. Like by the time it was time for me to move out of there, we were like, yes. And I was already basically there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He spent a lot of most all nights. He'd been over at the house probably sometime after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what's great too is that like your kids, we bonded quick.
Yep.
And and it was nice, and everything has been seamless.
Yeah.
And I don't think we could ask for a better way things have gone. And I wish all of you the same kind of awesome relationship that we have. And you know what, man? Truth be told, it's partly because of what we do. It's the date nights. It's the making time for each other, and even if it's just a little thing like I'll cook dinner or she'll cook dinner and we just spend that time together watching silly shows together, just spending quality time. I can honestly say this is the first relationship that I've been in my life where I never get enough of you. Like I'm not.
This is true. We talked about this.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't spend enough time with you. I just got done spending an entire week with you, and then we're apart for 30 minutes, and I got to call you because I miss your ass.
I know.
What is that?
It's
I should be so sick of you by now.
Right. But we never are, because it's like, look, I'm hanging out with my best friend.
This is true. Yep.
That I get to share everything with. And now that we've got this podcast, and speaking of which, if you guys probably, you've noticed, a little different venue.
Yep.
So I do multiple podcasts for comedy. I have another podcast called Stand Up Sitting Down. And my co-host and I, we made an investment to get a studio. Because before we were shooting at the house and whatever, and a bit time constraints and kids coming home, projects, things going on, we just wanted our house to be our house.
Yep.
Our place, our lived-in place without lighting and sets and stuff.
Welcome to the studio.
So welcome to the studio. This is going to be the studio for all the podcasts. And we're just happy to be doing this and sharing this.
Just sharing a little bit of us.
Little bit of us, and we hope that you guys enjoy it, and we hope that you guys enjoy the stuff that we do and the ideas that we put forward for date nights and stuff. And speaking of which, like, you still have some of those gift cards for Olive Garden, and I know Olive Garden ain't like, the bee's knees, but
I had a
we should go soon.
a ridiculous amount of restaurant gift cards, and I don't know how I've accumulated so many over the years, but we've been using them. We've been on a gift card mission.
Yeah, gift card mission for sure. It's been great. In fact, on our third date, which we talked about on the last podcast, that was gift cards from the previous year at her job. Yeah. And so that was great because we didn't have to really pay for anything. It was nice. But man, we've been having such a good time, and the holidays are coming up, and Christmas, her favorite holiday. Mine's Halloween, so I go all out for Halloween.
I love Halloween too.
Yeah.
But Christmas is my Super Bowl. Now, Thanksgiving might be more like an Orange Bowl or something like that for me.
I like the playoffs. And
maybe so, because I do love Thanksgiving just because I love Thanksgiving foods.
Who doesn't love Thanksgiving foods?
But I love making them all, and there are certain dishes that I really only make at Thanksgiving.
Well, what are your favorite things you like to make for Thanksgiving? What when it comes to your dishes that you like, what is your favorite stuff to make?
Well, I mean, you can make a turkey any time of year, but there's something about making that Thanksgiving turkey and the amount of butter that you put on that bird. That is my favorite thing to do, is to butter that bird. And like putting all that butter under the skin, over the skin. That thing is coated in so much butter. That's my favorite thing to do as far as...
You're speaking my language.
like that butter turkey.
All that butter. It soaks right in.
That's funny. And pecan pie.
Yeah, pecan pie. Yeah, and
everything else in between, yes, that's all great. I only have pecan pie at Thanksgiving.
Well, that's not the only thing you have. It's pie-wise.
Well, pumpkin pie.
Well, no.
What do you mean?
I've been requested to make 3 of them, apparently.
3. Well, we need one for our Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We need one for your nephew's Thanksgiving. And we need one for Friendsgiving.
Yeah, we've got 3 Thanksgiving feasts that we're doing.
So I've requested his key lime pie because I don't like key lime pie. I don't like a lemon meringue pie. I don't like a key lime pie. Any of those. I don't like any of those. Never have. Last year he made his key lime pie at Thanksgiving, and there was about half left. Yeah. And I didn't have any on Thanksgiving, but I went after it with leftovers. I'm like, okay, I'll try some. And then I ate that whole half. I ate the whole half of the pie.
She sure did.
So
I make it all from scratch. I make the crust from scratch. I make everything from scratch. I love key lime pie. Like if it's my birthday, I'd rather have a key lime pie than a cake.
You know, they say like your taste buds change, you know, as you grow and get older. But I did try, it wasn't a key lime pie, but it was a key lime flavored something somewhere else, even after the fact. I don't like it. No. I just like yours. Yeah. I just like his.
Make a great key lime pie. I really do. I'm not even bragging. This is the truth. So we've got we're doing a Thanksgiving early at our place because she's not going to have the boys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we'll do it on Wednesday. So just the evening before.
And then Thursday we're going to my nephew's.
Yep.
And then the next day we're having Friendsgiving.
So much turkey.
And we've both been on a weight loss journey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and that's going to get shot to shit.
Yeah. So
in a week.
It's funny that you say that because I had lost close to like 40 pounds. And then the MS attack that I had that I was talking about previously, that had happened to me, and my doctors always put me on high doses of steroids whenever that happens. So
it was tough.
But that makes me really hungry, and then I put 10 of those pounds right back on. So I've been slowly getting back down to where I had been back before.
Yeah, no, you're doing great, babe. You look great.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look
so great. I'm feeling physically better. Like even on Saturday, we had there was an event that I had for my work. We had a outside like fall festival type family day.
Yeah, it was great.
Event.
That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And so while we were there was kids playing soccer, and I got stuck into being a goalie, and so then I'm chasing a ball around, and I haven't played played soccer since I was probably 13.
Yeah.
So
well, her youngest son's really into sports of all kinds. So we got a basketball hoop at the house. I got it for him for his birthday, and so we've been playing basketball, soccer, throwing the football around,
getting outside and running around. So now that I'm feeling a little bit physically more able to do these kind of things, we'll start we'll start doing some
we've been a lot more active, and the weather's getting nice. The weather was beautiful on Halloween for the party. It was like 43 degrees. Nobody was sweating in their costumes. Mm-hmm. Her friend from work made these amazing brownies. Can we mention his name?
Yes. Sean made the brownies.
Made these cheesecake brownies. They were so good. I'm like, I'm going to get diabetes.
Like, that bitch bitch went home from work, whipped up brownies, and then took them over to my house. Like,
Yeah.
how do you just whip up the most delicious brownies in the world? We ate on those for like 2 days.
Oh, so good.
We ate it all.
Her youngest son was like,
There were none left.
whose brownies are these? These are so good.
They were so good.
Yeah. No, we've been having a blast, and it's only going to get better. Like, I'm so looking forward. This will be our second Christmas together.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
And our first Christmas was really awesome, and so I'm really looking forward to this one. She decorates. When I tell you this woman decorates for Christmas, I mean, listen, we've got an entire village we have to construct soon.
I need a table.
A Christmas village. Yeah, I'll get the table. Don't worry about it. I got you. We'll get the table. A whole Christmas village to put together. Then the Christmas lights and all of that.
Yep.
Oh, and by the way, in that package that came today is a new Christmas decoration that I bought. That's one of the things in there. I got this giant, like 8-foot inflatable snowman.
Oh boy!
And it's this huge inflatable snowman, and it's got like presents around the bottom and kids and stuff. Yeah.
Heck yeah!
So that's gonna look awesome in the front yard.
Heck yeah!
Yeah. So she's gonna be stoked for that because this woman.
I love decorating for Christmas.
What are your favorite Christmas movies? What do you like to watch Christmas time?
Love Actually.
Is that a Christmas movie?
I feel like it's a Christmas movie.
Just like I feel Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
And Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Thank you, because we'd have to break up if she didn't agree. I don't know if we couldn't find common ground there.
No, this is just again one of the reasons why we're together, because we think it creepily think it like way too much alike.
How many times have we finished each other's sentences? It's crazy. But yeah, so Love Actually.
What else do I like for Christmas movies? I want to say the Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Oh, that's a classic.
Yeah.
Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Yeah. It just kicked the football and missed the football.
Dude, that chick is diabolical. Lucy. Yeah. What a bitch. And Charlie Brown never does anything about it either.
Gosh darn it, got me again, Lucy.
Yeah. Why do I feel like Charlie Brown growing up is like a cuck now?
I mean, probably.
I feel like Linus is probably a ladies' man. He still carries around his blanket wherever he goes, but like chicks kind of dig it because they snuggle up with him and he puts his blanket around them.
That's hilarious.
I think Charlie Brown just jerks off in the corner while his wife gets railed.
Oh no! By who? Snoopy?
Oh God! Little interspecies erotica? Okay.
Well, shit, those just went way downhill.
No, it didn't. No, but I like the movie Scrooged with Bill Murray. I love watching that one.
Grinch, the Grinch.
Elf. Mm-hmm. Elf is a great one. Gotta love Will Ferrell. Wait, which Grinch though? Which is your favorite Grinch at this point? Because they've made several different Grinches. I gotta go Jim Carrey.
Well, for the Grinch, yes.
Yeah, I gotta go Jim Carrey.
100%.
Like, the traditional old animated one is great, but I mean, Jim Carrey just nails it.
No, Jim Carrey, 100%.
Yeah, that's the best Grinch.
And the dog.
I love the old school ones too, like Rudolph and Frosty and all those. Those are great. I love those. Dude, Christmas is fun. Christmas is great. Mm-hmm. You know, it's that time of year where everything just kind of slows down, and it's all about family and friends and all of that, and
getting together and just spending time together.
Yeah. I mean, like what we already do anyway, but on steroids, if you will.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, I love Christmas time too, man. I really do.
It's not Christmas movies, but I do love to put on Star Wars during Christmas Day.
Fuck, I love this woman so much.
Well, I start with what came out first.
Right.
Where do you start?
Well, that's the proper way to watch.
Okay.
You start with A New Hope, okay?
Yes.
Then you go to Empire, and then Jedi, obviously. Now, if you've already seen all the movies, you don't have to go that route. And I have a
Just
specific.
feels right.
I have a specific order that if you're not gonna watch it with the old ones first, so I go Rogue One.
Okay.
Which, is where they get the Death Star plans at the end of Rogue One. And then Rogue One, literally, at the end of Rogue One, is the beginning of A New Hope.
Yep.
And so you can't do it any better than that, honestly. And if you've got the time, and I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, but we can watch it together. Andor. Have you watched Andor?
I haven't.
Okay, so Andor, out of all the Star Wars shows that Disney's put together, Andor is a masterpiece. And it is all of the steps leading up to the rebellion.
Okay.
And so you get to see Mon Mothma and in the Senate and like all these shady characters behind the scenes. What I like about what Andor does, and even Rogue One, is you see the darker side of the rebellion. It's not just all like, we're against the bad guys and we got
Right.
They had to do a lot of terrible things and a lot of people died. Rebellions are messy and it's not all like, it's us versus them and we're the good guys. They did a lot of bad things to take down the Empire, and I think that Andor kind of shows that. So if you've got the time to watch 2 seasons of Andor and then Rogue One, you do that, and then you go into, you could do that, and then but like you could also do the prequels, then Rogue One, and then A New Hope and all that, and then we just dismiss the sequel trilogy entirely because it's terrible.
But why?
Because it's so bad. It's so bad.
You think it felt forced?
It's not just that it felt forced. It's like, okay, so like J.J. Abrams had a vision for those movies, right?
Yeah.
So you get the Force Awakens, which was just A New Hope with some different characters, because they really, they just took the storyline from A New Hope. I mean, she's on a desert world.
Yeah.
She's unknown, and then by the end of it, they're blowing up a bigger Death Star, basically. In the exact same fashion they took down the first Death Star. So I went and saw that movie with my friend Chris and Kamal, and we both walked out of there like, what the hell was that? That was that was a rehash of A New Hope.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'll let that slide. And then you get The Last Jedi. Now this is where I feel like J.J. Abrams and Lucasfilm and Disney really fucked up. Is they let Rian Johnson, just do whatever he wanted to do with it. And so you get this movie that doesn't make any sense really in the grand scheme of things. And what they did to Luke Skywalker is just an abomination. And then because of that middle movie that didn't really fucking make any sense with what the vision was, by the time you get to
it's a filler movie.
By the time you get to the Rise of Skywalker or whatever, they're just throwing everything and the kitchen sink to make it all make sense. They brought back Palpatine, it's just I can do without those. Now the Mandalorian Grogu movie coming out, we're going to see that.
Okay.
Yeah. The Mandalorian.
I really enjoyed watching Mandalorian.
Chef's Kiss. Great show. Even Ahsoka is a good show. It just Disney's just had a lot of misses, but what they did right, Rogue One was just a phenomenal movie. And they've got Star Wars Starfighter coming out.
Okay.
I like seeing the cool part about Andor and Rogue One is you get to see stuff that's not the Jedi and the Sith. You get to see the inner workings of the galaxy, and you get to see a lot of stuff you don't get to see in the main movies. I like that. I like that you're in depth in this galaxy, and you get to see the dark side of things, the the Empire and their version of the SS with the ISB and all that stuff. It's fantastic.
So, your favorite Star Wars movie?
My favorite Star Wars movie that's easy. That's Empire. Empire Strikes Back, 100%. It's a film that ends on a dark tone, but like there's just so much in it, and then that's where Luke finds out that Vader's his dad. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
You just can't beat that. Is Jedi amazing? Of course, Return of the Jedi is amazing, but man, Empire is just awesome for me. What's yours?
Yeah. I'd say. Probably. I mean, I guess it's just A New Hope. A
New Hope's great.
And it really is. Like, if I was to give anyone advice on where to start with Star Wars, it's always that one. And I can watch that particular movie over and over and over and over again. It's the introduction of all the characters. It's the excitement of starting the world. It's like, you know, this is when it was first introduced out. You know, I feel that from that movie.
Yeah. Well, the next time Star Wars Celebration comes to Orlando, we're gonna go.
Okay, we'll go.
Yeah, because I've been to everyone in Orlando so far. I haven't been to the ones in Anaheim. I'm not flying to California for a Star Wars convention. I love Star Wars.
Huge Star Wars fan. I love Star Wars. I can't recite it like he does, but and I can't even give you the names of all the movies in order. We found that out at a family game night one time.
Oh yeah, what was that? Blockbuster?
It was a Blockbuster game. Yeah.
That was fun.
Anyway, but you know, because I brain fart and I'm gone. So, but forgot what the hell I was saying.
That I'm a Star Wars fan.
He's the big Star Wars fan, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, and
I'm here for all of it.
By the way, this woman right here, this angel to my right, I have a huge collection of not just Star Wars stuff, but also like old Ninja Turtles, and I mean, I've been collecting since I was,
books.
You know, in elementary school, comic books. I mean, I've got a lot of
figurines,
really nice things, and you know what she got me? She bought me this giant cabinet system that I had to put together, which, by the way, I hate putting shit together. I am not a some assembly required kind of guy.
Props to our friend Stacy for coming over and helping finish that out. Thank you,
Indeed.
Stacy.
Indeed. And this woman has let me transform one wall of her living room into...
More than one wall.
Well, a wall and a half into this, what would normally be in a guy's man cave, but we don't have a room to have a man cave. And she's let me do that in her living room. And
we should stitch a picture of this into...
Yeah, no, we can put a picture of it in there.
We should.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Just put it like right here. Here, right there.
We'll show.
Anyway, but I thought that it was so important. Like, I was in awe of everything that he was telling me that he had. But that was just telling me. Like, I couldn't really see any of it.
Yeah.
And, you know, why have this lifetime collection of things that you love in boxes sitting in the dark somewhere? So put it out there so you can see it and appreciate it. If nobody else sees it, at least you do.
Yeah.
You walk by and you see everything that you have, you know, accumulated over the years.
Yeah.
Each one has its own story.
It does.
It does, because as he's pulling them out of the boxes, I get to hear all the story. As we're, you know, putting stuff out. Yeah.
No, listen, I've been collecting since I was very small, and my father, you know, as we get older, you know, we see our parents for who they are. They're just flawed people like anybody else. But you know, one thing my dad always excelled at is taking interest in the things I took interest in and supporting that. Like, my dad took me to comic book conventions as a kid. My dad had no interest in comic books whatsoever, but I did. And so my dad did for me. And I remember this, I told you this story. I remember, like, because this goes back to the Ninja Turtle thing. Like, I remember my dad, I coming to school to pick me up, and I'm like, I'm thinking I'm going to the dentist, because that's what I was told. I'm going to the dentist. And my dad pulls up, I open the door to the truck, and inside the cab, sitting on the seat, is all 4 Ninja Turtles, Master Splinter and Shredder, sitting on the seat in the box, you know, and I'm like, what is going on? And he's like, oh, we're not going to the dentist. And I'm like, where are we going? He's like, we're going to see Ninja Turtles, because Ninja Turtles had just come out.
Oh, that's cool.
And so my dad took me to go see Ninja Turtles while I was supposed to be in school, and then brought me back to school after Ninja Turtles. Like, now don't go telling nobody. I took you to see Ninja Turtles, and I told everybody.
When did you start collecting? Like, when was the first time you actually set something aside and said, I'm not going to touch this anymore. I'm going to keep it.
Probably 6.
6?
Yeah. Wow. It was comic books. Yeah.
Comic books?
Yeah. Because my Ninja Turtles, all my toys I played with. Yeah. I played with.
Yeah. As you should when you're a kid.
Yeah. No, for sure. Like, you know, there were kids that I knew whose parents would buy them the toys and then buy them an extra toy, you know, to keep in the box. And those parents are what I like to call super rich. Because back then, I mean, toys weren't as expensive as they are now, but they were back then. It's the equivalent from inflation is like, you know, buying all those Ninja Turtles that my dad did. That set my dad back a little bit. It's not, you know, it wasn't cheap. And, you know, God bless those parents that had the money to do that and the foresight. That was a dad that wished he would have kept his toys.
Yes, that's exactly what that was.
Yeah. That's a dad that was like, I wish I would have kept those old G.I. Joes in the box. You know, I'm gonna do that for my kid. And you know what, man? It's you know, well, you know, it's funny because her youngest son is kind of into the same stuff that I'm in.
He's 6.
He's 6. Yeah.
He's starting.
And what was really adorable, I bought him for his birthday. I bought him all 4 Ninja Turtles, so he could have his own Ninja Turtles. And it was interesting because, like, he sees my collection and he sees how I treat it, and he wanted to display his stuff too. And I was just like, oh man,
I know. I know.
I got really choked up. Seriously, I'm about to get choked up right now.
Well, it is sweet because he knows the difference. He knows like what he wants to keep. Like, he tells me, like, if he doesn't want to mess it up, he wants to put it on his top shelf that's on his desk.
Yeah.
So I want to take care of that. Yeah. But he didn't have that before he had seen your stuff and how you put yours up and you want to display it and how you care about it.
He's very respectful of all my stuff. He knows that those, like, He'll even say, like, oh, so when I got on the Ninja Turtles, he's like, are these play toys?
Or they stay in the box.
Or they stay in the box. I'm like, no, buddy. You play with those, and we can play with them together. And so we've sat down a couple of times and played Ninja Turtles together and stuff, and that's been fun.
It's fun. Yeah.
It's great to share your loves and passions, you know, with a new generation. How are we doing on time?
We're at 53.
Okay, great.
We're doing pretty good.
All right, good.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun getting to know your kids and getting to know you more, and I find that we always find new stuff with each other to, like, explore, and stories and memories and just different things that we talk about. We're always finding new stuff.
Yeah. We are.
And that's what I think this great adventure that we're on.
I mean, that's this. This is a new thing. This is completely take me out of my element and put me in front of a camera.
She was so nervous to do this, and I was like, I'm telling you, you will be great. It'll be fun. And what I really love about doing this with you is that, like, we're sharing our lives with people, but we're also, like, we're building these memories together, and we're building this experience together, and we'll have a visual record of our relationship, and as time goes on,
of our date nights.
I just, I love doing life with you.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
This has been like, with how you make me feel like I'm younger again, and like I'm living.
I'm a man child.
No. It's not. It's
Okay.
It's not just that. I mean,
It's not just that.
you're taking this completely the wrong way.
I'm sorry. I'm just making fun. Okay, go ahead.
You're taking this the wrong way. I was gonna say something sweet. Now you ruined it. Damn it. No, I was just going to say that being in this relationship with you has been healing for me. Healing of my inner child, and I am not kidding when I say that. Just because the way that you treat me, I can now see this is how I'm supposed to be treated.
You make me cry on this podcast.
I guess we're crying on the podcast, guys.
Can I say something?
Yes.
Samesies.
Yeah.
Like I to have a partner who's supportive and loving and caring and just wants the best for me and for her and for us. It's just, I've never been this emotionally fulfilled.
Yep.
And I've never been this seen before. And you listen to me.
Not just listen. I love to hear what you have to say, which is like.
Sometimes I feel like I'm talking too much, and you're like, no, keep talking.
No, it's honestly, it is so relaxing to me when you get chatty. I don't know. I don't know what that means exactly, but it's like, I do spend a lot of time being the talker in a group or the talker in a relationship or whatever, and like you take that off of me.
Aww.
And it's so refreshing and peaceful, and that's just what you bring.
Well, if you
stop it,
if you like that, I mean, then I got a lot to give.
I got a lot of love to give
because I run my mouth a lot, not necessarily in a bad way, but yeah,
But no.
Yeah. No,
and
this is.
And you see me.
Mm-hmm.
And I see you.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still here.
We're still here. And we'll be back next week.
Yes.
With Tales from Winter Garden.
Yes.
So tune in next week. We'll be back with another date night. Thank you guys for all the support so far. The first episode has done really well for a podcast amongst millions of podcasts.
I know.
You guys are already making it special. Thank you so much.
Exciting.
And you can email us at date night podcast at datenightpodcast69@gmail.com.
There was already 69 in there.
It's the best.
It's my birthday.
Yeah. By the way, our birthdays is ridiculous.
We're like a few days apart.
I'm 6'5", she's 6'9".
Yep.
Yeah, and so.
Damn, she's fine.
369, bitch fine. I've been to the club about 11 times.
Woo!
So we'll be back next week. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Kelly.
And this has been Date Night. Thanks, guys.
Mwah.